guys, today I'm going to review my Hypto Krypto by Haydenshapes, which I ordered in 5/8 by 20 by 2.5, and it comes in exactly 31 litres. This board's got a little bit more volume than my normal shortboard, which comes in 28 litres, but I've got to say I really appreciate the extra foam in this board, particularly when the waves are a bit smaller and a little bit fatter. So I ordered this board to surf on the waves here on Sydney's northern beaches. So I was looking for something that was a good all-rounder and would go well in a range of different types of beach breaks. I'd seen all the videos of Hayden's team like Craig Anderson surfing the Hypto in really good fun waves, and I obviously knew about its success and versatility. So I thought this board would be a really good choice, given that at the time when I ordered the board, I was only surfing twice a week and was something that was going to excel in a range of different wave types. And I've got to say that the board's just been epic in a range of waves here in Sydney, from weak, mushy days right up until the waves are pumping on the beaches, or even on the odd more powerful point break as well. So I've surfed a lot of different boards over the last 20 years, including the toothpicks of the late 90s, which is the type of board that I learned to surf on. And for me, the Hypto Krypto is a really fantastic all-rounder. What stood out to me with the Hypto Krypto initially was just the speed of the board. It was really fast, particularly on those flatter dead sections of waves. It would just skate across them. It had great paddle power, so my wave count went up significantly, which obviously I really enjoyed. It's very stable on the takeoff, but yet it's still a really manoeuvrable surfboard, and it's really great out on the open face as well. I've definitely been impressed with the purchase, and the board's worked really well for me in a range of places. So I bought the board not only for around Sydney, but also with it in mind that I might go and surf a reef overseas or something. And the board has been reliable for me in places like Bali, surfing Bingen or Impossibles, the playful reefs in the Maldives, and even some of the waves in Samoa as well. So again, for me, what stood out with this Hypto Krypto is the extra foam under the chest, which gives great paddle power, gets into waves early, it's able to skate across flat dead sections. But I think the tail design, with this kind of narrower tail, means this board's no slouch either when the waves get a bit steeper and a bit more hollow. It does have plenty of hold as well, which really surprised me in some of the places I took it overseas initially. Some guys might think that the rails are a little bit thick, if they're not used to surfing a board like that. But for me, it hasn't been much of a drawback, to be honest. So I wouldn't say that I'm that in tune with the differences between fins, except for obvious things like going from a thruster to a quad. And I've surfed the Hypto Krypto. Initially I was using these Futures AM1s a lot, and they really worked as a thruster setup. And that worked for me very well. Lots of fun on those fins. And when it's a little bit bigger, I love the Hypto as a thruster. Eventually I ended up getting a set of quads as well. These are these 3D fins, and that was really fun as well. I definitely enjoyed that feeling, losing the centre fin and having that nice glide feeling on waves. But these days what I prefer, and you can see from the video obviously, is this twin plus trailer setup, which I found it to be a lot of fun. So these are the Futures basic twin plus one setup. So the reason I find that so fun is, when you're out on the open face and you get to do a cutback, there's enough hold that it starts to release at the end. So enough hold, but a decent amount of looseness there as well. I've definitely ordered this board again, and particularly in the Future Flex, because I love how light the Future Flex is, and it's quite durable as well. Given I've had the board for a while and there's only a few deck depressions, so definitely getting Future Flex. This is 5/8. I'd actually probably drop down to 5/6 because I'd love to see how that size goes with a little bit less volume, to see if it changes anything in the performance of the board. I've also heard that they've have made the Hypto Krypto now in a step up, which I think would be really good to try on some more critical waves. I'm really stoked with my Hypto Krypto purchase. Probably surfed it, out of my 4 boards, this one more often than any other, the majority of the time when I'm at home. It's no secret that a lot of surfers do like this board. So I really recommend it for guys who are maybe surfing once or twice a week, or they're just looking for a board, a 1 quiver board that will cover a broad spectrum of waves. Then I think this is the one. So there's no one surfboard that's going to please absolutely every surfer out there, but I reckon the Hypto Krypto by Haydenshapes comes pretty close. I definitely recommend it, so thanks a lot.